The geography of the Maldives makes transportation one of its defining features. There are no roads between islands. There are no bridges spanning most atolls. The country is a 1,000-kilometer chain of coral outcroppings in open ocean, and every journey between islands is a journey across water or through air. The mode of travel varies dramatically depending on where you are going, what you can afford, and how much time you have. Velana International Airport, just north of Malé, is where almost every international visitor arrives. From there, the choices diverge. The seaplane terminal sits separately from the main terminal, and the seaplanes, operated primarily by Trans-Maldivian Airways, which runs the largest civilian seaplane fleet in the world, are the iconic transfer experience. Twin Otter floatplanes carry a dozen passengers and land directly on the lagoons of remote resort islands. The flight itself is a geography lesson. From the air, the atolls reveal themselves as what they are: rings of coral around an ancient volcanic peak long since submerged, the lagoon interior a different color from the open ocean outside, the resort islands tiny green dots in all that blue. Seaplane transfers run during daylight hours only, which creates a logistical consideration. Guests arriving on late-night flights must overnight in Malé or at an airport hotel before transferring the following morning. The speedboat is the workhorse of Maldivian inter-island transport for shorter distances. Most resorts within an hour or so of the airport use speedboats, which carry luggage and guests and cross the open ocean at 30 or 40 knots with a spray of salt water and a view of the horizon. The journey from the airport to islands in North Malé Atoll can take as little as 20 minutes. To the far side of South Malé Atoll, it might be 90 minutes. These transfers are typically included in resort rates, though the fuel cost is embedded in the pricing. The public ferry system is the least discussed and perhaps most interesting option for independent travelers. The Maldives government operates scheduled ferries connecting Malé to island communities across multiple atolls. The Malé to Maafushi ferry runs several times daily and costs roughly $1. Ferries to more distant islands run less frequently, some routes only twice a week, and the journey times are long by comparison to speedboats or seaplanes. But the tickets cost almost nothing, and the experience of crossing an atoll on a public boat with local passengers and stacked cargo is a different kind of Maldives entirely. Domestic flights operate to the outer atolls, Gan in Adu, Fuvahmulah, Hanima Adu in the north, via Maldivian Airlines and a smaller domestic carrier. These flights make the extreme south and north of the archipelago accessible without requiring a full day of boat travel. A flight from Malé to Gan covers in 45 minutes what would otherwise take many hours by sea. The logistics of moving around the Maldives are real and worth planning carefully. But every mode of transport here crosses water that is extraordinary. Even the most utilitarian ferry ride offers the same ocean.